The most anticipated grand opening since the opening of the Mall of America is happening this weekend when the Punk Rock Museum is set to open their doors for the first time. Now, in the past, I've been a little bit critical about how they're operating things over there in Las Vegas, Nevada, but I'm actually pretty stoked that they dotted all their I's, all their T's are crossed, and now this weekend, they're gonna peel back those doors to let the patrons come in for some visits, okay? But that being said, I still have a boatload of criticism for this venue, okay? I don't necessarily predict long-term success because they've announced a couple more businesses that they're putting under the same roof, okay? And we're gonna get into all of that, all the different businesses that they think they can operate under this one punk rock mall type umbrella. Because what started off feeling like a novel punk rock museum idea is now starting to feel like a corporate shilling site. They want to get you through the doors to sell you on a whole bunch of different things. Hey Warriors, how's it going? It's your friendly neighborhood gatekeeper Dan Frampton here, and today we gotta talk about a couple things that are going down at the Punk Rock Museum. Okay, so I do think it's pretty cool that they're offering these like guided tours by punk rockers. That thing is cool. Another cool thing about this venue is they have like a jam space where you can play iconic guitars that were played by like musicians or whatever. I think that is pretty cool. The whole idea for memorabilia and like rock and roll stuff is not new, but the fact that it's a niche punk rock version of it makes it also pretty cool. So now that I've said all those positive things right off the gate, I gotta jump into a couple of my critiques. Because like I said at the beginning, they're piling in so many different businesses under this roof. Not only is it a museum with guided tours, that's a whole different thing. I bet you're gonna have like a gift shop and like a record shop on top of all that. You probably have a bar going on there too. In fact, I know there's a bar going on there too. You got that aforementioned jam space, okay? These are so many moving pieces all happening under the same roof. I hope these different departments have different managers and different leaders or whatever, because this could get very messy very quickly, because they're all very specialized kinds of businesses. You got some retail here, you got some food and drink over there, you got some entertainment and attractions over here, you got like a rehearsal space for some reason. But that's not even it. They're set to open at least 2 more kinds of businesses inside of this venue. Now, it's Las Vegas, so they're going to be doing a whole bunch of Las Vegas-y type stuff. I kind of get it, but on the same hand, this is the kind of stuff that makes it feel like a consumer cash grab or whatever, because yes, they are going to be doing a wedding chapel, okay? You're probably going to be able to get married by punk rockers, okay? You're probably going to be able to swing in there and be like, I want to be married by Fletcher from Pennywise. Hey, do you got some Fat Mike on the menu? Bring in Fat Mike to get me married or whatever. Now, those would be pretty high profile weddings, but I think they might like bring in like some lesser known punk rockers to tie the knot for a bunch of, let's be honest, past their prime punk rockers coming on a road trip tour to the Punk Rock Museum. Oh, you think that's it? Afraid not. They're going to be doing not only like consumer grab Vegas-y type stuff, they also need to have some punk rock type businesses under this same roof to give it that sort of authentic flair. So guess what else they're going to have? A tattoo parlor. You're gonna need to have artists and a well-run shop that is clean. So you're telling me you need this sterile environment so people aren't infected when they're getting tattoos in the same place as the sticky floors of a bar, in the sticky floors of a museum, and all of that just seems like a recipe for bad news. Now, if this bar is just a bar, maybe that's okay. You're probably just gonna be serving drinks, but I don't predict that. I think they're gonna have like a full-on menu and have to hire like a head chef or whatever. But that shouldn't be hard. There's lots of punk rock head chefs out there. So yeah, I think it's a little bit silly, a little bit goofy that they're doing all of this. That brings me to another criticism. They are doing all this stuff and I just gotta accept that fact. I think they could be going harder. They could be putting more stuff under that roof. If you're gonna be this like one-stop punk rock shop, just go all out. Get every band's merch. Be an instrument store. Sell some drums. Sell some guitars. Have a whole DIY fanzine type section. Maybe even like a community room where people can play video games together. That type of thing. Oh, it's in Las Vegas, so you might as well have like sex workers on call. There's so much potential that you could be doing here in this place, but you're only having 5 or 6 businesses when you could be having at least 10 to 20? This is Las Vegas. What's stopping you from opening up a casino and a strip club? Imagine going to the Punk Rock Museum for a casino, a strip club, a little jam, getting drunk, eating some food, buying some merch, buying some vinyl. That is the kind of vibe that I want from this. But I also think that it needs a gym. You could pack a gym in there, and not only like a regular type gym, I'm talking like a dojo type gym, like a martial arts type gym where Fletcher could go in there and get his chops in, do his little workouts, so that I can come in, we can have a little sparring session, have him kick the crap out of me for some views on YouTube. And that brings me to another thing. You could set up a whole video production thing. Bands like to record and stuff, so why not have a recording studio and like a television studio to record these music videos? You could go all out. And Fat Mike, you're Fat Mike. You have Fat Records. Why not bring in the whole operations of your Fat record label into this building? You gotta believe in yourself. I believe in you. But all things being said, congratulations getting this stuff off the ground so quickly. You've only been working on it for like 2 years or whatever, and it's already a place. That's great. And I hope those first batch of experiences that these patrons have are positive experiences, so then the word of mouth can then create this great buzz or whatever. I want it to be successful. I want to be proven wrong. But I can't help my knee-jerk reactions. I gotta be honest with what my gut's saying. And what your gut should be saying is you're liking, subscribing, and ringing that bell because you're cool as hell. And as you wait for another upload of mine, you're gonna go back and watch a bunch more of my uploads.